one of the first things I want to tell you is make sure that you have a good relationship with the people who are going to be hiring you in that next role once the promotion comes around. That's one of the first things. You got to play the game. You have to do it. Because when an opportunity comes, if it's you versus them and they know you and they somewhat know the person you're going against, they're going to choose you. Especially if your numbers can back up why you should be picked. So that's really one of the first things, is have a good relationship, not only with your manager, but your manager's manager, manager's 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 manager. If you know everyone and everyone knows you and you're a top performer, there's no way in hell you're not getting that promotion. And if time and time and time again you're neglected, maybe you're not in the right company. Another thing I also want to touch on is fortune and how it favors the hardworking. There have been countless times in both scenarios, whether it's a personal quota as an individual contributor or whether it's a team quota and I needed to get my team to hit our mark for the month. Let's say you're inches away or miles away from hitting your quota or the team goal, whatever it may be. If you put in the hard work, something fortunate is going to happen. It's because when you work hard, you create opportunity. And creating opportunity, fortunate things happen for you. Whether you are a high performer who's doing great, or whether you're a low performer who needs to turn around their performance, little wins mean a lot. Especially in a slump. Let's say you're in a slump and you don't know what the hell is going wrong. I've been there. Everyone's been there. Whether it's sports, whether it's professional, you need to have the understanding and you need to have the whereabouts to know that it will come to an end. Find the small wins. You don't need to knock the first thing out of the park to turn the slump around. Just get a small win. And then another small win. And then another small win. And eventually these small wins add up to large wins. So just because maybe you didn't get this last promotion, don't let it faze you. Get the next one. Reflection. Huge, huge, huge point of emphasis, not only inside the workplace, but outside the workplace. Reflection is essential to success. What did you do poorly that you can improve on next time? What are you going to do differently next time so you can get a different result? Whenever you have a meeting or whenever you have a sale, whenever you have a conference, whatever it may be, whenever you have an interaction, or maybe it's just at the end of the day, think about that day, think about that meeting, think about that interaction. What went well, and how can you replicate that? What did not go well, what did not go as planned, how can you show up better planned next time? Or how can you improve next time? What can you do differently? This is huge to be successful. You gotta find a way to improve, or you gotta find a way to replicate successful scenarios. And then when it comes down to it, you need to have a plan. And that's first and foremost. You need to have a plan. Once you understand how an organization works, or once you understand where you want to go, you need to make a plan. Make a roadmap. How are you going to get there? You can't just become the VP of sales. Maybe you can. Maybe you know someone. Touche. But outside of that, you need to have a plan. Before you get to the VP of sales, before you get to the VP of marketing, before you become the president, the CEO, the COO, whatever it is, how are you going to get there? So that's the roadmap that you need to build.